This morning, House Speaker John Boehner has 33 days left in Congress. Boehner sat down with Face the Nation moderator John Dickerson for his first one-on-one interview since announcing his resignation. The Speaker blasted some conservatives for being unrealistic. He called them false prophets.
The Bible says, beware of false prophets. And there are people out there, spreading noise about how much can get done. I mean, this whole idea that we're going to shut down the government to get rid of Obamacare in 2013, this plan never had a chance. We got groups here in town, members of the House and Senate here in town, who whip people into a frenzy believing they can accomplish things that they know are never going to happen.
John Dickerson is here. John, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
He's got the gloves on with respect to some people in his party.
Yeah, retirement makes you candid. Yeah, it was amazing how, because normally we know that's the way he's felt. But what was really interesting when he said they know, in other words, it's a total hoax, that these people who are fighting with him know that they can't get done what they want to get done, and yet they still press. Yeah. That's basically an it's a charge of incredible cynicism.
He said he thought about this when Eric Cantor lost his primary, but then Eric Cantor lost his primary and he decided to stay. What's the real reason of this timing now?
Well, the Pope's visit, I think, he stayed after Eric Cantor lost, and then he was going to announce on his birthday that he was going to hang it up. But then the Pope visited. That was the height of the greatest thing that's happened in his tenure in the House. After that happened, he said he went home, woke up the next morning, said his prayers, and said, let's just do this.
I think the most interesting thing is what this means for the future, because House Majority Leader McCarthy is likely to replace him, and he's less close to these conservatives. So this won't mollify conservatives. It may embolden them.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Or there are two camps, and the people I talked to after this, there's the one group that says conservatives now have a scalp in John Boehner, and they're going to want to press, and they're going to ask a lot of McCarthy. People think McCarthy's in line, and he does have the most votes, but those conservatives are going to ask for commitments from him. Then there's another group that says, no, the conservatives can't do this to two speakers. In other words, they can't press whoever the next speaker is and get him to leave, because then they just will lose all legitimacy. I'm not sure.
Who are these conservatives?
Well, there's a group of about 30 to 40 of them. They are called the Hell No Caucus by Boehner and his folks. And these are people who believe that they were sent to Washington to do something and not just kick the can down the road.
All right. John, thanks. We'll be watching.